Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyla, and today I'm actually going to be doing my first collab. I am going to be doing a collab with a fellow YouTuber by the name Chrissy Prissy, and she is so very sweet. She's very awesome. I seen her first video, and she is a natural, so I got inspired and she contacted me and asked me if we could do a collab together. So I agreed and I said I would love to. I mean, I haven't done a get ready with me before, so this is actually going to be a get ready with me using the Zodiac and Galaxy Chic palettes from BH Cosmetics, which is both of our favorite eyeshadow palettes. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I usually do before I'm trying to do my videos, I like to make sure that I have the shirt that's going to match with my makeup. So hold on just a second. So bam, there's that. I'm weird. So I always like to go first do my eyeshadow, because anytime that I'm doing an eyeshadow, everything always falls down below and it just looks like an entire mess. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to get started by using my eyeshadow primer, that, which is by... I have two eyeshadow primers. I'm trying to figure out where the other one is, but I cannot seem to find it. But my favorite of all time is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This stuff is amazing. It keeps my eyeshadow intact like crazy. So I just do a little bit. Make sure that it is in. Oh my, I've had such a busy week. Oh, trying to plan all this stuff out. I've been like, trying to figure out an eye look, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I should contact her and see what kind of eyeshadows would look good with this pretty shirt. So we discussed that yesterday. But other than that, all right, well, that is in. So I usually love to do what is called a color correcting. So that way the veins that are in my eyes don't pop out from the eyeshadow. And I just received my new color correcting tinted moisturizer, which is by Senegence from the Make Sense, what do you call it? Products for makeup. Anywho. It is amazing because, like, using this, it takes all discoloration out of my face. Okay, I only need a little bit. Put it on both sides. What's awesome about this stuff is it's waterproof, and you can use the foundation on top of it or anything like that. It's like a light foundation. It's my favorite. Also, it's healthy for the skin, anti-aging, and all that. So, there is that. Now, in order to go ahead and set my makeup, or my primer and my color correcting moisturizer, I'm going to use this Birthday Suit eyeshadow by Bombshell Cosmetics. It's like a new, it's just basically it's going to match my skin tone, so that way my eyeshadows that I use can easily be applied. So I am going to grab, I am actually using this Elizabeth Mott tapered blending brush. that I received in my Ipsy bag. I hope you all can see me. I mean, it's hard to put my camera where it needs to be. So, this video might get disturbing. I'm just kidding. So, all right, there's that. So, let me see. I have written it down, what I need to do. Okay, so for my crease, I am actually going to be using, I'm using the Zodiac palette. So I'm going to be using this dark brownish color under Libra. They don't really give you a name for the matte shades here, so I'm going to be using that for my crease. I'm going to use it with my favorite, and I mean my all-time favorite brush here that I got from Ipsy. And this is the Luxie 249 double-ended. It's easy because I can use for shadow and blending. I love that. So, do that. I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Okay. In the beginning of the process, it doesn't always look perfect, so I'm not trying to make it look perfect at the moment. So, I'm just so happy that she has asked me to do this collab. If you all can, by the way, if you can go over there and watch her videos and like and subscribe to her channel. I'll also leave the link at the end of the video, so that way you can go ahead and watch her videos. She's upbeat and very positive. So I didn't know if I'd ever do a get ready with me, because I get nervous, very nervous, because I'm afraid it's gonna take forever, and people are gonna be like, "Why do you take so long putting your makeup on?" Well, some people are different. Some people are slow and some people are fast. And with me, I have to practice my makeup before doing any kind of video, so I know what look I'm going to use. I think everybody does that though. So, I'm not trying to go overboard when it comes to this. I want to make sure that I get it in my crease. I just try to make sure you guys could see me. I have to keep telling myself it does not have to be perfect at all. And I have my mirror right here. I'm going to make sure that I go down just a tiny bit. Alright, so for the next color, I want to go with Pisces. So I think, let me see. Oh, it's right here. So I'm going to go with Pisces. I gotta find my cleaner. Oh, snap. Well, apparently I can't find my cleaner anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Pisces. Let me go ahead and show you. I'm using this color right here because it has more of a goldish sheen, and that's what I'm looking towards getting, is a golden sheen on top. Because honey, we gonna go all out. I love that they use all these beautiful colors that actually go with most of everything. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at the difference here. See that compared to this? I love it. It's beautiful. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. And so, that pop too. Okay, there's that. I think I got what I needed from that color. So the next thing on here is Moon. So I'm using the Galaxy Chic palette. I'm layering the crease. So I'm going to layer the third with the color Moon, just this right here. It's more of a gray color, and I'm trying to get it to go with my shirt that I'm wearing today a little bit. So I'm not going to go all the way over. I just want to bring a little bit of gray with it. You know, back in high school, one thing that I never ever did was blend my eyeshadow. And I cannot believe I never did that. I always thought that my makeup looked so weird the way it would sit. And I learned a thing or two. So when I get a chance, I will be blending this out. Okay, so there's the third color for that. So for my lid, I'm actually going to be using Aphrodite and Prometheus. So I just wish I had my little cleaner. So, okay, anywho, let me go ahead and move on to this. Okay, so Aphrodite and Prometheus. So first I am going to use the Prometheus, and then I'm going to use Aphrodite. It's just basically, I could mix it together, but I'm not going to at the moment because I like to make sure that I'm layering it right for the color process. Okay, and I'm going to use Aphrodite, which is next. It just makes the color look so well profound. There's that. All right. So another thing I learned is that blending is your friend. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend these all out real quick. I don't want to do too much of a blend because it might like not show up as much. I am so excited for this. Look, this look is looking amazing for me. I'm in love with it. Look at that. Okay. So, I am looking for, okay. So, I'm actually going to use my setting spray for this top coat that I'm going to use, which is called, let me see, where is it? They are actually two that I'm going to blend together that I am actually going to put in the middle of my eyelid. So I'm going to spray. I would use my primer on my lid that I learned from Chrissy Prissy, but I layer so much eyeshadow that it would just kind of look too clumpy. So I decided just to go with my setting spray. So right now I'm going to actually mix Virgo and Leo together. Virgo and Leo. And I'm going to put it in the middle here. This one I'm not going to blend because I want this to be bright as possible. Now look at that, and then look at that. Go ahead and do that again. Keep having to tell myself it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then there's that with the eyeshadow. Looking good. So, if you can tell, what I was talking about is the bottom here where the eyeshadow goes. That's why I don't do my foundation first. So I'm going to actually get that cleaned up for a second. Alright, let's see. I'm going to use that simple makeup remover wipes. I'm trying not to overdo it. Alright, here's that. Let that dry. It's pretty wet down there when it's trying to remove the makeup. I have a little bit of an issue, so I'm going to blend this part out a little bit. I got these weird lines like that come out with the eyeshadow, and it looks rigid. So I don't want that. Alright, so the next thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually put a matte black eyeshadow above my eyelashes to make it look like I have more fuller lashes, more length. Because she did ask me if I use false lashes, but I told her I don't because I like to use my natural eyelashes to preserve them. So I was talking to her and we decided why not just I use a black eyeshadow and smudge it out or something. And I was like, I'll definitely do that. And I showed her yesterday. I went ahead and did a preview and showed her, and she was like, wow, it actually looks pretty good. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to get my favorite brush that I use for that. If I know where it is. Oh, found it. So the brush that I'm going to use is the Estetica. I had got this, I believe, in my BoxyCharm. And I'm going to use, under Aries, I'm going to use this black matte eyeshadow. So I'm going to need, ooh, I almost moved the camera. I'm going to need a close-up, plus my mirror, my Kat Von D mirror. So let's go ahead and do that. This also has a fallout, so that's why I'm doing this too first. Okay, well there's that. You can tell a difference from this to this. So next, for the next eye. Here we go again. Sometimes it's a lot harder for me to use it on this side of my eye. I don't know why. Trying to make it as thick as the other one is. This is why I don't do a whole lot of doing a darker shade on the top of my lashes. That's why I do like an eyeliner underneath the waterline where the lashes are. But I find this to look very, very pretty. So I finally finished my eyes, and I did do a video of me applying my color correcting tinted moisturizer, my foundation, my brows, and my contour. But apparently it lagged throughout the entire part of that video, so I had to delete it and figured, oh, it will be okay. So let's go ahead and move on with the makeup. Okay, here's that. All right, so for my concealer, which I'm excited about, if I can find it, oh, it's right here. This is my favorite concealer of all time. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and I got it in the neutral shade. So here we go. I don't really like to use this underneath my eyes, but I did see something on YouTube saying it's supposed to be micro something. I don't know. But it's supposed to be something that does not contain bacteria or keeps you from getting bacteria, but okay. Anyway, I'm not going to continue using that because it's going to get on my nerve. What I love about this stuff is it makes my under eyes so bright. And I don't get any rings whatsoever. So there is that. Okay. So time for what I do. Now what I do is I make sure that I have my under eyes taken care of, which I am dropping things. So usually the eyeshadow that falls below that I have cleaned and corrected, it has some of the colors that I did use on top of my eyes, which I feel lucky that I don't have to put so much underneath there. So I'm just going to actually add probably, let's see, a little bit of the brown, and I'm going to mix Virgo a little bit. Okay, so what I did is I used the brown shade underneath the Libra, if you can see that right here, and then I used the Virgo. I mixed that together and created that underneath my eye, so that way I don't have to use an eyeliner or mascara there. So the mascara I am actually going to use is called the Decor Lashes. These made my lashes go pop. So I tried to go in with my blush, and the recording started to lag. So I'm going to show you. My favorite blush is the L'Oreal Visible Lift in Rose Gold. And I didn't apply enough, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more anyways. This stuff is silky, silky smooth. And it gives you such a beautiful rosy glow. The next step that I do is I go in with my highlighter, which is by Becca Cosmetics in Moonstone. I think it's called Moonstone. Yep, it's called Moonstone. So this is, I'm actually going to go ahead and use the Firma brush again for my highlight. Which I did do a little bit of the highlight, but there's nothing wrong doing a little bit more. Getting that glow, if you know what I mean. I love my glow. Okay, there's that. Now, time for my lipstick. Now, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Professional in Paris C211. And this is such a pretty shade. This is beautiful. A neutral, beautiful shade. So that's why I moisturized my lips. So I'm not going to use a lip liner because that might take a little bit more time. It's weird because I have such a big bottom lip that it bugs me. Then there's always a trick that my mother showed me, is if you don't want to get lipstick on your teeth, is you take your finger and basically you're just pulling it out so that way it doesn't get stuck on your teeth. I know it's gross, but it's a hack I learned. So, anywho, oh yeah, I am going to go ahead. Well, I don't need that powder. Usually I use a setting powder on my face to set it, but I actually don't need that since I have a really good setting spray. This is a spray called Project Beauty Spray Set Go, and I got this in one of my BoxyCharm. I think I got it in October of last year, or last year. So I'm gonna spray. Just keeps my makeup intact all day. It makes it look beautiful. Apparently my hair can't always be perfect when I take it out. And there we go. Anywho, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching me do a collab with Chrissy Prissy using the Zodiac and Galaxy Chic palettes by BH Cosmetics. And if you can, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And remember, please stop by her channel, and if you can, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell on hers. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.